I'm Thomas Mills for Politics NC. Today is Tuesday, March 4th, 2025, and the Republic is still standing, but it's under assault from within. Donald Trump is capitulating to Putin on numerous fronts. He's halted military aid to Ukraine, he's easing sanctions on Russia, he's ending cybersecurity operations that monitor the Kremlin, and he's abandoning NATO. Just last week, our Senator Thom Tillis stood on the floor of the Senate, backed by a photo of mass graves in Ukraine, and called Putin a liar, a murderer, and responsible for the deaths of hundreds of thousands of Ukrainians. This week, he called Trump's appeasement of Putin a disagreement among friends. That's pathetic. NATO's been the most effective military alliance in history, and Thom Tillis says blowing up the post-war order is a disagreement among friends. I wonder what he calls putting tariffs on our closest allies and tanking the stock market. Let's get something straight. Ukraine is not losing the war. Russia thought they would topple the country and occupy the capital in 3 weeks. They've now been fighting for 3 years, and they're now trying to protect land they stole during the 2014 invasion. Russia is not a major economic power. Its economy doesn't even make it into the top 10. The European Union is the third largest economic power in the world behind the U.S. and China. You can argue that the war needs to end, but it needs to end on terms favorable to the Ukrainians, not the Russians. If Putin is rewarded for his illegal invasion, he'll do it again. If not in Ukraine, then the Baltics or somewhere else. That's not a disagreement among friends. That's a fundamental debate about our core values as a nation and how to treat tyrants. Thom Tillis is an analogy for why we shouldn't reward bullies. He's folded to Trump over and over again. Today, he's irrelevant to the conversation. Donald Trump doesn't take him seriously, and neither should we. I'm Thomas Mills, signing off for Politics NC.